Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Dirty Alex speaking. Anyways, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But this video is going to be about chapter 1048 of One Piece. So let's get into it. Which starts with Luffy versus Kaido. Luffy's in Gear 5th, which, let me say, Gear 5th is amazing. I love it. And he's in Gear 5th, and he has a giant fist, like Gear 4th kind of fist, Gear 4th Bound Man kind of fist, but it's like huge. It's like as big as Onigashima. That's what it looks like. It's freaking huge. And it's coming down. It's got hockey on it, It's coming down, and it's gonna hit Kaido, and Kaido's sitting there like, yo, I'm gonna take this. I beat the last hero of Wano. Like, he's taunting him. He's like, I'm gonna take this hit. It's gonna do nothing to me. I'm Kaido. I'm Kai-D-O. Which, my quick little thing. Kaido, I think, is by the end of Wano. I think right now he's the top 5 villain in One Piece. I think he's top 3. But, Luffy's coming down, and then Kaido, sets himself on fire, or, he's on fire now. It's like the Boro breath is all over him. And Luffy had a hand on Kaido, and now he's like, oh! Because it's hot. Because Kaido was, on fire. So it, hurt Luffy. And, so that happened. And Luffy's like, oh, I'm not gonna melt because I learned Rio from the old man. That's like a quote from him. And then he punches him, and all the hockey's coming off. And Kaido's bringing it too, I don't think this is gonna be it. I think, my honest opinion, I think that the Kaido Luffy fight is gonna last for 5 or 6 more chapters. And there's gonna be a flashback too, which is gonna be 5 or 6 more chapters. But okay, so that happens. And then we get to a flashback of Orochi and Kaido, kind of being assholes, and they're showing Oden's death from the perspective of the 7 scabbards, and they're running away because Oden let them escape, and they're running away, and then they hear this gunshot, and then everyone starts all the 7 scabbards start crying because their lord died, which is a pretty sad scene. My honest opinion, this chapter would be a 10 out of 10 if it just stuck to the Luffy stuff. The Luffy versus Kaido stuff. This gives us some new information, the little flashback thing. Because it goes to, Kaido, and he's, talking about how he didn't know Momonosuke existed, or he had a son. Oden had a son. He didn't know that, and how he's going to kill him and all this stuff. It's I don't really care. But the Luffy versus Kaido stuff, oh my god. I'll give you a hint right now. This chapter is not a 10 out of 10. It's a 6 or a 7. The middle part definitely seems like filler. Someone's telling Oda, yo, we need this fight to last a little longer. But anyways, we'll get back to the chapter. Then you see the people from the daimyos of each region show up to fight Kaido, because they're gonna fight Kaido. Kaido's the big bad. Kaido's the dude doing all this terrible stuff to their clan, their home, the homeland Wano, doing all this stuff. And they show up, and Oda, I know, has come out and say this, but one of them really does look like Zoro. That gotta be Zoro's uncle, or something. But anyways, this is this whole flashback part, in my opinion, is more to show how terrible Orochi is, and how awful of a person he is, because of all the terrible stuff he's doing. He's laughing. He's like, I got Kaido backing me, ha ha ha. You guys can do nothing because I have Kaido backing me, oh yeah, oh yeah. And then, Kaido kind of, beheaded him earlier in the arc. Just saying, if you're buddies with this guy and he freaking beheads you, are you really buddies with him? Like, straight up, like, Orochi's a fool, and we all know this. And then, like, last part of that chapter, I hope he stays dead. Like, straight up, I hope he stays dead. I'm tired of these. Like, this is Oda's biggest problem, in my opinion, is he keeps doing these fake out deaths after fake out deaths after fake out deaths after fake out deaths. It's like nobody stays dead. And everyone will admit that. That's my one flaw with Oda, is he doesn't like to keep people dead. Like, Orochi should be dead by now. He's burnt. He's gotten beheaded like 10 times. He's all this stuff, but he just keeps coming back. And I guess you could say it's a symbolism that, his clan was mistreated and all this stuff, and all of them are bad. No. That's all rubbish. Just kill the guy. Like, gosh, he's done some terrible stuff. Terrible, unforgivable stuff. Like, he doesn't deserve to come back. And he just keeps coming back. It's just Oda for you. Well, anyways, he's like on fire still. It looks like he's on fire or something. And he gets beheaded by Denjiro, I believe is his name. Kills him while talking shit. How he's going to drink with him in the afterlife and all this and that. And then you get a panel of Luffy versus Kaido again. And that's basically the whole chapter. As I said before, it's like a 6, 7 out of 10 chapter. And I will admit, Kaido has an unlimited bag. He looks unbeatable. I don't know how Luffy's going to beat him. Even Oda himself's like, I don't know how Luffy's going to beat him. I don't know. But Luffy's going to win. My prediction is 6 or 7 chapters from now. But, Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.